Hi everyone, this is Hannah with Prosymmetry. And today we'll be talking about the Microsoft Teams Tempus resource app. This app will be allowing users to be notified in Microsoft Teams when there's a change made in Tempus and the user has subscribed to an area of Tempus that was changed. Today we'll be covering the installation process of how to get that application and then how to also subscribe to events and areas in Tempus. So the first thing you'll want to do is open up your Microsoft Teams, and then you'll want to search in the apps area for Tempus resource. The first application that should show is the Tempus resource app. Next, you want to hit the add button here, and then you will be given an information about the application, and then you can go ahead and click add as well to install. So now that it's been added to your Microsoft Teams, you'll get this notifications saying getting started with Tempus resource notifications, and it'll tell you a little bit about what you can subscribe to within Tempus, and I'll walk you through how to set this up within Microsoft Teams. So the first thing you'll want to do is hit connect here, and it'll prompt you then to put in your Tempus URL. So I'm going to put in URL here. And this can be either your dev environment if you have one, or your production, depending on which one you want to use. However, there can only be one URL at one time using this application. Okay. Once you hit connect, it'll prompt you with a login screen to log into your Tempus environment. If you're using single sign-on, you can continue with your single sign-on. Or if you can log in with your custom credentials, if that is applicable to you. I want to log in here. And then now you'll get a confirmation that your Teams account has been linked to Tempus, and you can close this window. Okay, and then the next step will be for you to add subscriptions. So within this screen, you'll also be prompted to select subscriptions within Tempus. So you can click on subscriptions here. And this should direct you back into Tempus, where you can subscribe to different areas within Tempus. So here you have the options to subscribe to different projects, timesheet information, or resource request information. Let's start with projects. So to subscribe to different projects, you can click where it says add projects and select whichever project you need it to be added to your area. So once you click add, it'll add it down here. And then if there's a green check mark, that means that you're subscribed to that area. You can unsubscribe by clicking on the area you don't want to be subscribed to and clicking on this edit icon and hitting no. Additionally, you can also select multiple to unsubscribe in bulk, and vice versa as well. To unsubscribe and remove it from the view, you can click this little eyeball unsubscribe icon here. And then it'll be removed from the view and you won't be subscribed to that project anymore. Additionally, you can subscribe to projects when they're created, and then you can also subscribe to scribe mentions if you want to know when someone tags you in a message. The next area that you can subscribe to are timesheets, and if my timesheet area is for the end user that uses timesheets. So timesheet users, they can be notified when a timesheet is approved, when it's rejected, or if it's not submitted. And then the timesheet managers can subscribe to when the timesheets are submitted, retracted, or not submitted as well. And then under resource request, the submitter can decide whether or not they want to subscribe to all these different statuses. And then also the resource request manager can subscribe to if it's a submitted resource request, or if it has been delegated to themselves, to another person. Okay. So once this is done, you can go ahead and close this window and it should save the different changes that you made. And now you should be subscribed to those within Tempus. Additionally, you can go into Tempus and go into your subscriptions. And then you can see in here as well under the Teams area, that's configured. And then here you can see what you're subscribed to as well. Again, you can, this screen is what we just saw, where you can add projects and choose where you want to subscribe to the different areas. Okay. Additionally, these are hyperlinks, so you can go directly into the project from here. And you'll see that you are subscribed to this project within the project as well, because this little eye icon is lit up and highlighted, and you can see that I'm subscribed here. So let's say I made a change to one of the attributes. I can go ahead and save this. I should then receive a notification within my Tempus resource bot after some time for it to appear. There we go. So you can see that it says there was an updated attribute, and then you can which project that was in, and then you can open it in Tempus, and it'll take you into Tempus into your browser. Okay. And then if you ever want to disconnect from here and you don't no longer want to receive notifications at all, you can type in disconnect here. And then you can click disconnect. Again, it'll prompt you to log in with your account, or it'll just tell you if it's unlinked if you've already been logged in through this process. So now I'm no longer connected, but if I wanted to connect again, I can just either hit connect here, or I can type in connect here as well on the bottom. If you want to update your subscriptions at any time, you can also type in subscriptions, and you can also go back to that subscriptions page that we were just on. This has been a demo on how to create different subscriptions and how to install the Tempus resource Microsoft Teams bot. And if you have any other questions, please reach out to support@prosymmetry.com or your administrator.